Hello and welcome to Prime News. Now a look at the headlines. Supreme Court adjourns hearing on Goa mining. Justice Lalit recuses himself being shareholder for SEZA. Chief Justice to hear Goa mining matters. Goa Cabinet issues TCP ordinance. Only eco and agro-friendly projects in eco-sensitive zones. Government to invest share capital in self-employment schemes. Additional Sessions Court reserves order on Rupesh Samant's anticipatory bail plea in journalist sexual assault case for 14th October. $771 candidates in fray for municipality elections out of 791 candidates, 240 from North Goa and 531 candidates from South Goa. Louisin ready to quit GPCC president post, asks High Command to look for successor. Party may ask Louisin to continue till assembly polls. Sankwal Sarpanch Ramakat Borkar, ZP Marian Rodrigues, 4 others arrested in Nelly Rodrigues assault case. Ramakant Marian rubbish allegations. And FC Goa play third consecutive home match on Sunday. Zico's army prepares to take on Chennaiyin FC. Now the news in detail. Supreme Court has adjourned the hearing on Goa mining lease renewal case to 16th October. Justice Uday Lalit recused himself from hearing the case for being a shareholder of SEZA Vedanta. The matter will now be heard by the Chief Justice of India, H.L. Dattu. Goa Foundation has challenged the renewal of 88 mining leases by the state. Meanwhile, Salgaonkar brothers got anticipatory bail in Sange Kurdi illegal mining case.
The Goa mining case came up for hearing before the Supreme Court on Friday. Goa Foundation has challenged the renewal of 88 mining leases by Goa government. However, the matter has been adjourned as Justice Uday Lalit rescued himself from hearing the matter, being the shareholder of SEZA Vedanta. Now, Chief Justice of India H.L. Dattu has ordered that all the mining-connected matters will be heard by him. Goa Foundation's mining lease renewal appeal matter will come up for hearing on 16th October. Chief Justice will also hear the petition filed by the Goa Foundation, Nilesh Gaonkar and Sudeep Tamankar. Advocate General Atmaram Nadkarni along with his team and Mines Director Prasanna Acharya were in Delhi for the hearing. Meanwhile, Salgaonkar brothers have got the anticipatory bail in the Sange Kantilal illegal mining case. The special court Panji granted the anticipatory bail to the duo Arjun and Sameer Salgaonkar, mentioning the conditions that they should cooperate in the probe. The SIT is probing the case. The main accused, former MLA Anil Salgaonkar, has skipped the summons, saying he is taking medical treatment abroad. The SIT has also questioned the Salgaonkar brothers and the former minister cum contractor Joachim Alemão in this case. Meanwhile, Malay farmers have demanded compensation from mining companies for crop damage. They held a demonstration at North Goa Collectorate.
आमची परिस्थिती ना शेतकऱ्याची आमची नुकसान भरपाई आमकां मेळपाक जाय मामलेदाराच्या ऑर्डरी प्रमाणे कंटिन्यू आमकां पयशे आमच्या शेतकऱ्यांक मेळपाक जाय हें आमचें म्हणणें आहा आनी आमकां इतलेंच कहा की आमी जर शेतकरी कोर्टांनी वचूंक लागले मामलेदार डेप्युटी कलेक्टर आनी मागीर हायकोर्ट आनी मागीर सुप्रीम कोर्टाक आमच्या शेतकऱ्याची शक्ती ना आमचे कडेन इतली वचपाची तेन्ना आमी आमचे हे शक्ती प्रदर्शन आमचे इतलेंच न्हू आमचे हजारांनी लोक मये गांवचे सगळे संबंधीत सगळे लोक आहात आनी आमी तांकां आमी सांगलां जो पर्यंत आमची नुकसान भरपायची ना तो पर्यंत तुका आमी वयर रावचे ना आमचें इतलेंच म्हणणें आहा तेणी ताबडतोब आमची नुकसान भरपाय दिवपाक जाय ना जाल्यार आमी मायनेर उबे रावतले ताका चलोवंक दिवचें ना आनी ताका चोर आसतना तांकां लीज दिला तो लीज तांचो कॅन्सल करचो दिना आमचे जाल्यार.
Mahesh Gadi and Tukaram Marathe for Prudent.
Government to issue ordinance in the TCP Act to allow eco-friendly and agro-friendly projects in the eco-sensitive zones. In the land ad measuring 20,000 square meters, only 5% of land will be allowed for eco-friendly projects. Government has also decided to invest in self-employment scheme in the form of shares. Government will invest share capital of 8 lakhs for individuals, for SC/ST up to 12 lakh rupees, self-help groups up to 25 lakh rupees and for professional individuals up to 10 lakh rupees. Cabinet has also approved to invest share capital of 16 lakhs for SC/ST professional individual entrepreneur.
We have formulated one scheme to encourage local youths, preferably of Goan origin, to start income generating activities by providing share capital contribution for all activities related to industries and other self-employment opportunities. सरकार शेअर कॅपिटल कॉन्ट्रिब्युशन दितलो. ज्या प्रोजेक्टाचे कॉस्ट इंडिव्हिज्युअलाक 8 लाखांचो प्रोजेक्ट आणि SC/ST 12 लाखांचो, सेल्फ हेल्प ग्रुपाक 25 लाखांपर्यंत, प्रोफेशनल इंडिव्हिज्युअल आसात जाल्यार 10 लाखांपर्यंत आणि SC/STतलो जर प्रोफेशनल आसात जाल्यार 16 लाखांपर्यंत. महत्वाची गजाल म्हणजे शेअर कॅपिटल कॉन्ट्रिब्युशन जे सरकारचे आसतले ते हेतून 50% आसतले आणि SC/STच्या बाबतीत 80% आसतले. पेमेंट 10 वर्सां खातीर आसतलो. हाच्या बरोबर गोवा स्टेट 25% सबसिडी फॉर सेल्फ एम्प्लॉयड 2015 अशी एक स्कीम, जितूनसून 25% सबसिडी मेळटली. सरकाराचो जर कॅपिटल इन्व्हेस्टमेंट 50,000 आसा जाल्यार भितरली 25 सबसिडी जातली. कॅबिनेटान एक ऑर्डिनन्स काडपाक अप्रुवल दिला. टाउन अँड कंट्री प्लॅनिंग एक्ट जो आसा त्याच्या संदर्भातलो आसा. फाटल्या बजेटांत 2015-16च्या आमी एश्युरन्स दिल्लो की आमी इको टुरिझम पॉलिसी आमची लॉन्च करतले आणि जितूनसून इको फ्रेंडली हट्स, इको फ्रेंडली टेंट्स, इको सेन्सिटिव्ह झोन हातून आमी परमीट करतले अशें म्हटलें. किमान 2 हेक्टर जमीन आसलेले इको सेन्सिटिव्ह झोनान, किमान 2 हेक्टर आसलेले 20,000 स्क्वेअर मीटर, 5% जागेत इको फ्रेंडली किंवा एग्रो फ्रेंडली प्रोजेक्ट किंवा रिसॉर्ट, हाईट not exceeding maximum permissible in S4 zone. S4 झोनात मॅक्सिमम परमिसिबल ही 7.5 मीटर आसा आणि स्ट्रक्चर्स बिल्ट ऑफ इको फ्रेंडली मटेरियल फॉर ऑक्युपेशन ऑफ टुरिस्ट इन्क्लुडिंग कॅम्पिंग साइट्स, हट्स, टेंट्स, कॉटेजेस. ना.
Journalist Rupesh Samant has skipped number of summons, hence he proves to be an offender, is public prosecutor's argument. Mapsa Court has reserved order on Rupesh Samant's anticipatory bail plea to 14th October in journalist sexual assault case. Public prosecutor argued opposing Rupesh's anticipatory bail plea, while Rupesh's counsel argued that police issued summons but did not arrest his client, which proves that investigation is faulty.
Additional Sessions Court Mapsa heard arguments in Rupesh Samant's anticipatory bail plea in journalist sexual harassment case. This is what Rupesh Samant's counsel argued. Case is from 2012, very difficult to get hold of clues. At present, people change their mobile every 6 months. Very difficult to get mobile details from 2012. We'll have to get details from service provider. WhatsApp details remain in mobile up to 7 to 8 years. No single section of arrest in this case. Despite of skipping many summons, there was no attempt of arrest. Rupesh will cooperate with the investigating agency.
No non-bailable sections are applicable in this case, especially 354 and 67A of IT Act, and hence he should be granted bail. So all provisions of IPC are bailable and he should be granted bail. That was the entire argument was surrounding this issue only. Then also there was one point which we have raised is, in order to comply 41, they have to write in a 41A of CRPC, they have to write in a case diary. Now that only is not sufficient. We expect them to write. Diary is with police only. At the same time, under 157 of CRPC, they have to send a report of this to the magistrate. Then there will be compliance of 41 of CRPC plus 157.
Later, Public Prosecutor Sunita Nagvikar argued that Rupesh has evaded every summon which proves Rupesh is offender. Rupesh should be denied bail as the probe is in primary stage. Rupesh summons custody needed for interrogation. Rupesh has skipped summons and approached for anticipatory bail. Summons phone should be confiscated. Additional Sessions Court Mapsa have reserved order on Rupesh Saman's anticipatory bail on 14th October. Bureau Report, Prudent.
Let's take a short break. Stay tuned.